Alrighty, there we go. I live. After 3.5 hours of streaming Sonic Adventure, I live, and I still persist. Sonic Adventure was fun. So, anyone tuning in, I don't know what's going on in this game. I am a fan of the series. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm a fan of the first game. In fact, I've been wanting to record a challenge run of the first game on the 3DS after I get around to it, because I figured out how to record 3DS games. The second one never fully clicked, and my fiance picked this up just the other day. I don't know how many hours you've gotten into this, honey. How many hours? Excuse me one moment while she checks her library. She has 6.9 hours, which, as we all know, is 1 decimal point away from nice. And she has told me this game is utter garbage, which I am both looking forward to and despising. Mainly because, well, I just got off the butt end of finishing Pokemon Legends EA, and if anyone's played that, that game is utter garbage. It's got good gameplay, but nothing else in it can I honestly praise. So here we are, a brand new Mon Tamer that I am probably going to be stupidly opinionated about. Oh, wait, how long should I freaking even try, like, throw myself at this tonight? Till you say? What, woman, what? I feel like a freaking harem protag that's being told he's about to be bled dry by like 5 girls. What do you mean, till you say? I probably need to get a new therapist just because of how bad Pokemon Legends ZA was when we marathoned that in like 5 days. Till you say? I love you too, honey, but like, rude. Let's pop right in. Okay, yeah, a bunch of add-on content. As we all know, the greatest meta in all games that allow character creation is in fact fashion. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah. I was hitting various things and the light source was kind of going everywhere, and I didn't realize I was selecting a character. That's not... It's not obvious which character until you stare at it for like 30 seconds, basically. Okay, we're going with girl. Why? Because anyone that doesn't know this game would not know yet, but this game has tip physics. Yes, much like the port of Resident Evil like 1 remake. For some reason, they added tip physics to a game that does not need tip physics, which means we need to have it there to make fun of it. So let's go with it. Body type, oh yeah, that's just that. Color sets. Okay. Childhood look. Oh, we get to choose how we looked as a kid? That's kind of cute. Okay, skin tone. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh. I think I understand partially what's going on. I think I finally get it, guys. I think my controller is garbage. Oh, wait. You were having this issue on the Steam Deck? What? Okay, so I'm having a bit of difficulty selecting things. I thought it's because I'm using a new controller that I just randomly found while moving stuff a few days ago. And it was like, oh, is this controller having drifting issues or whatever? No, apparently. My fiance had the same issue on the Steam Deck while playing this. That's... okay, then. I kind of like the owl brows. doesn't need them, but nobody else will ever pick them for her, so we need them. What color hair should we do, Bill? Up to me? Up to me? Just so you know, when I played Secrets of Grandia, I went with the blue net. I am a classic anime fan. Blue nets? You know what? Oh, we could actually go a super light blue and kind of like mess a bit with the colors and all that. Oh yeah, this doesn't control well. How do you F up a freaking character like creator thing? Oy vey. Oh, that's not a good sign already. Okay, yeah, let's go like a grayish blue. Just to like feed into the fact that I'd rather be watching like Tenchi Muyo right now. I never got to talk to Busty about that because we were talking about various things and I did want to talk to him. So I think we were talking about... Okay, yeah, that just effed everything over. Good to know. The other night I was hanging out with my bestie and we were trying Fatal Frame 2's remake. Anyone curious? Because I posted my live reaction to that game. Long and short, not inherently a bad game, but the enemies are way too tanky as someone who grew up with the series. The enemies are so tanky, in fact, gotta learn how to enunciate, man. I know how. I just like being lazy. But the enemies are so tanky, in fact, that my fiance, who was watching the game via like a Let's Play, had to put the Let's Play down to watch something else. Quite literally, it's the enemies are so tanky, it's not fun to watch. That's how bad it is. Actually, let's go with like... Oh, we could do... I don't know about that. We definitely need a different color. Purple. Definitely purple. Yep, that's what we're going with. Maybe a bit brighter. Get something to pop a smidge. Yeah. Bring that down a smidge. Something to pop. Okay. But yeah, Fatal Frame 2's remake needs a rebalancing. That's the long and short of it. It just needs a rebalancing. And considering how the game is set up, it's not going to be an easy rebalance, sadly. Because the rebalancing is something that needs to not just affect enemies, it needs to affect how you do damage. Like, the films and all that needs to be messed around with. So it's going to be interesting if they actually take the time to properly fix that. We'll see in updates. But if they don't, it's... I feel like people are going to be skipping out on that game, basically, is the issue. People are going to be skipping out on one of the best horror games in one of the best horror IPs. Bring that down, bring the brightness down, make it a very dark. That's so dark. Give it a smidge or something. Smidge or something. Okay. And that's just going to be infuriating because, let's be effing honest, oh, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with that. I'm trying to make a character not look amazing, and I'm going to be honest, it's still kind of looking good. I don't know why. Snaggle. We should go with the anime snaggle. The anime snaggle. We're going with the anime snaggle. Okay. Expression. Okay. Yeah, definitely going with the anime snaggle. But Fatal Frame 2 is one of my favorites as a person who's super opinionated about survival horrors. And it's just infuriating to see something so close to actually being good that they just effed up with one thing, as opposed to, what was it? Pokemon Legends ZA in comparison that did everything wrong except one thing. Color. Let's get that color going. Definitely basically that. Maybe a bit darker. Yeah. Brighter. You know, I can go with a light blue knot. Sure, why not? And gradient. Yeah, let's go with this. But let's bring it over a smidge. Keep walking that dog. Keep walking that dog. Yeah, you're starting to get something that's looking a bit darker. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. A proper gradient. There we freaking go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Love me a good ponytail. Becky to the yeah. Let's see. Anything decent though. Wouldn't mind this if this was like larger, bouffanty. Like a beehive behind her head of this. I would have gone for that. Well, like I mentioned, I was freaking basing this off Tenchi Muyo for some reason. So yeah, that would fit. You did say there was a bit more customization to this, right? Monster hair. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I'm assuming with the little play icon next to them, those are the ones that have more options. Okay, yeah. Like, let's see this nonsense. You can add... Oh, cool. You can add... You know what? I can dig it. Side tails. Okay, yep. Lower, but that style. This is actually... If this creator wasn't as buggy, this is some good stuff right here. Not gonna lie. Just able to mess with various hairstyles that have the kind of setup you want. Okay. How many games actually let you do dual buns like this? This is a hairstyle you don't see in games. So they get points for that. Even this. This is something I would see in a manhwa. You don't see this in video games though. This is not a bad hairstyle, but it is a hairstyle. This exists. So it's nice to see and get the options to do such things. Okay, this has been in other Monster Hunter stories. They don't get anything for that one. This one? No. Yeah. Nah, that's fair. Oh, we could go oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Nonsense. Okay. Yeah, it is cute with the ribbons. I guess they do. Oh gosh, yeah. I would have to go full blonde if I rock this hairstyle. It's not bad though. It's really not. I don't understand the ideology of that hairstyle. I know it's a trope, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a dude with super curly hair, or at least I used to have super curly hair when I had hair. And no, I've never seen anything like that ever. Is that freaking drill hair? Wait, what? How does that even work in like anyone's mind? Let's go to monster hair real quick. That's a choice. But like, I feel like I'm dressed like a Pokemon with that. I mean, I suppose that's the entire point. You are meant to be kind of dressed like one of the Mons. Okay, okay. Is this the evil villain? And that looks like the evil villain lady. It is kind of Tenchi Muyo-y. It like, so, because there's so many different versions of Tenchi Muyo. There's like a good version, an alright version, and the alright version starts with, I can't even remember her name. But the girl with this kind of hair, whatever, like mummified as like a living, like priest statue kind of thing. And I don't know, this kind of reminded me of this. Just like the demon sealed away, all mummified and stuff. Oh, you can actually mess with the color hair for the, okay, yeah, yeah. How does this... I want to slightly rein it in is the issue. Like on the side specifically. The back is fine. That's whatever. It's what, probably like a Zynoga or something? Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. It is a big fluffy ponytail. How dare you show me a big fluffy ponytail? I didn't want one. What if I wanted a small fluffy ponytail? Yeah. Kind of like the side tail. Like the cornrows. I think I'm going to go with the low. I'm going to go with the low. Game does not control well, and it's only the menus. How? How is it bad with the menus? Okay, so zoom in now. And then this. Because you can't use the right stick while you're here. Besides left and right, up and down does this. Which doesn't feel correct considering I was just zooming in. Anyways, let's go through all those. I feel like this is the cool beauty that, like, in an anime, all the girls are super into, and they're kind of dressed like a dude.
Yeah. The belly ass school.
I keep forgetting you watched Ouran High Host Club. Specifically because you and your coworker are the only people I know who watch that, even though, like, I just saw it everywhere for a minute during my life. The braid is nice. I just want, like, a braid like that, and the back is the issue. And I don't think there's any way to get it. And if this was longer, I'd be going for this. Which is rare because I usually go for ponytails. No, screw it. Let's go with it. Bit of a wild child thing. Mess with the hair maybe a bit. Incorrect. Let us bring it down a bit. I'm going to have to timestamp all this stuff to just skip ahead. Yeah, you don't want to watch character creation. I don't blame you guys. Yeah, I'm going to timestamp that stuff. Yeah, bit grayer. There we go. Color 2. Let us brighten it a bit. Yeah. Yeah. More like that. And we need to walk on over to the brows and get that going. I refuse to not have my freaking brows and hair freaking match. Anyway. Cosmetics are cosmetics. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. And considering it had priorities, I'm assuming some stuff is going to, yeah, overlap with others. Sure. Actually. Oh, that could be nice. Wait. Wait, let's go through these. Let's see here. We can invert them too. I don't like that we can invert things, but we only have 3 slots. I feel like an inverted or a double of something like this should be doable without taking up a slot. Let's see here. Just realized something and why am I effing like this? Alright, characters being remade from the freaking ground up. Yeah. Going from the ground up. Let's see here. How pale can I make those? What are we looking at? Bada bing, bada boom. See here. Like gray and ashen. Not exactly. Not sure. That is way too yellow. Let's go with this, I guess. From the ground up and up. Okay, eyebrows. Definitely. Eyebrow color. We'll worry about that in a second. Eyelashes are fine. Eyelash color. Eye shape is fine. Eyes. Maybe go with that. Could go with that, but I don't like that. It's not mirrored. I don't like that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine for now. Snaggletooth is fine. Hair. Let's see here. I do like that you can cover your eyes with the bangs. That's actually nice. Let's see. What are we thinking that would work for what I'm thinking? Well, those two look like they go together. That maybe. We'll hold on to that for now. Yeah, freaking. It's a lot of stupid nonsense. I like the fact that you can do stupid combos, but yeah. And this is actually a look I think I've seen in other media somewhere. Can't remember where, but. So it could be that. Oh, freaking tiny bun. That's cute. Could be. That could work. So good that. Let's go with that for now. Mess with this. Some bangs that might actually work with it. It works a bit too well with it. That's not what I'm after. Oh yeah, that's cute. Would be nice. This weirdly fits. I could see this girl as a monk or something for some reason. Let's go with that. As for color, we'll deal with that in a second. Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong. That does make you look pretty emaciated. Let's see. Got that. See this and glow. There's glow to it. Yeah, I can kind of see. Okay, yeah. Not gonna lie, does not exactly look good with that kind of thing. What am I thinking? Color-wise, color-wise. Need a specific starting color. Black is not exactly what I'm after. But yeah, you're not wrong. I'm thinking something completely different, Bill. Pop that in for now. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I think we're going to need this. We're definitely going to need this. As for color... I feel like I need like 3 more cosmetic slots. Best case scenario. But I'm going to end up with like not that, obviously. Okay, I kind of like this. It's more saturated for more of that like popping flavor. Also, we can make it a bit brighter. Yeah. Looking stupid. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And I'm gonna move this a bit more to the magenta side. Yeah, man, yeah. Not loving it anymore. Less saturation, less brightness. Everything's bad. How dare you make me hate loving it? Sure. Let's go with that. We'll go with that for now. Now, let's see here. Yeah, that storm's a blowing, girl. That wind. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Let's see. What am I thinking? Oh, close to the good. So weirdly close to it. Let's see. That going. Don't need that. We can make it matte. Fine. Not meant to pop like that. Nobody looks at this kind of character and thinks that sort of thing. Good tone. Oh wait, there's a face shape thing and I never even noticed it. There we go. Let's see here. What are we looking to pop against this? I 100% just want like pale, lifeless, bloodless white, basically. And I'm kind of effing amazed that that does not seem to be on this. Because that's almost on every single skin tone palette. I am genuinely amazed there's not a like goth girl gray or goth girl like bloodless kind of nonsense, and that is what I am looking for. I get kind of close, but not fully there. It's not intending her to look outright cute, but I appreciate it. Let's go angular just for fighting power. We all know the better angles on your chin, the more damage you do. Let's see here. Will work for now. Actual hair color stuff. What am I thinking here? That works. That outright works. It kind of any of the really popping colors will. By the looks of it, yeah. That will just work. That works. Why not? Why does this work but this one doesn't, honey? Okay, well, if it's how bright it is, we can bring it down. How about that, honey? Is that okay? Is it? It's a bit better. Okay. What if we bring that saturation? Nope, the saturation is going up. I like the saturation. Okay, what if we take that hue and just bring it all the way over here? And then we take that brightness and we just freaking cap it. How about we just cap this? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's feeling good. That's feeling real good right there. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, purple's nice too. What are we thinking? Like that? Honestly, I kind of prefer that. You're right. That being said, what should we have as the gradient? For some reason, this is reminding me of the zone in Drag Quest Monsters 3, where it's nothing but sweets. Just Neapolitan looking. Yeah. Not exactly that. Yeah. You're not wrong. I was going to have at least the eyebrows be the same color as whatever gradient we're doing. Gotta have that match. Oh, that is a really neon green by the looks of it. Trying to think. Pink on that. Red, purple, work with it. On the opposite side would be blue. That's why it already looks good. Because blue is on the opposite side color wheel wise. If we crank the fucking brightness and the saturation. It's been so long since I've looked at a frickin' color wheel. Yeah, it's kind of working. Yeah, it's working and I fucking hate it. Horrifyingly horrific. So that's stupid. Love it. That's what I never effing wanted. Pink eyebrows, black eyebrows, or blue eyebrows. This? What we're looking at? Okay. Eyelashes. Yes. I'm amazed that that was your immediate response. Yes. Okay. Go with the as the primary. Bring that actually down a bit. Down deep into the mucky muck. Not so much. What we're looking at on either side. Yeah, pop's really good with that. That saturation going so it freaking looks a really cute color pink. I like that color pink for the eyes. I was not expecting it to turn into that, but it's cute. Okay, let's keep stupidly messing with stuff in the weirdest. Oh, no, I'm not going heterochromia. I'm not that much of an edgelord. We're not doing that. Like, I am doing this stupidly. I know I am. But I have my limits, man. Okay, we're going with that. Because she looks like she's got an attitude. Rude dude girl with attitude. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Can I hit up or down? Game? Can I... Does this one cosmetic just not allow you to make it have highlight or glow or anything? I feel like it should be grayed out if that's true. Whatever. Get that saturation, brightness and stuff a bit more. This girl is popping, let's be honest, and that's the entire effing point. Call me Kirby because she's a freaking pop star, gosh dang. Not that much. No, reel that back. We're not that far into Kirby, girl. We ain't into that much. No. We ain't into it that much. Actually, no. I kind of like just the regular purple right there. This. Not against. I do 2. I do like that. You can layer the same freaking like thing. Almost. I almost want it. Let's see here. I just... First and foremost... do something like that, and then let's see what the heck we're working with. Let's see how stupid this is. How stupid can we make this? That's cute. That's really weirdly cute. I hate that this is basically your only beard option. Well, maybe the dudes have more, let's be honest, but probably not. Let's be real. Both genders probably have the same options. Yeah, I just want more cosmetic slots to get what I want to get going. And it's not going to work. So I need to lock the F in. And weirdly enough, this is what the heck the lock-in is. Not inherently bad. It's not exactly what I want. Let's see here. As usual, freaking darker skin tones and purple and pink always really pop well. Let's see. I was really hoping for a nice pale something. After being like the gray, going up to this feels like too much. Oh, actually, I freaking forgot. We're on a freaking new TV. I should be looking at the freaking recording and OBS. Oh my effing gosh, yeah, that's a completely different color thing going on down there. Oh, yeah, I still need to properly get like this TV's color set up correctly. It is so wild that like I saw one post about a dude complaining about, what is it? Soap opera filter, and yeah, it is an effing thing. It looks gross. Not apparently incorrect. No. Let's see here. Oh ho ho. Yeah, it works. But I think we're going with the yeah. Okay. None of this would probably work better. Oh, is this that freaking weird salamander poison thing? Yeah. I don't know if I've gone on records. My only real interaction with Monster Hunter is like Monster Hunter 3 on the 3DS and Monster Hunter Stories. I'm not a big fan of the mainline series. Accessories. Ooh. I can get some freaking... I can get my ears did? Ooh, 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 oh, I can wear glasses. I can be the librarian girl that looks like this. Hmm. Stupid mask. Can you imagine? Because like I've seen the very basic aspect of like you're walking around like a fort or whatever. Can you imagine you're walking around like you're working a fort, maybe training to be a soldier, and you just see this walking around? Yeah. What's with the... Oh, whatever. We're moving on. Oh my effing gosh. Oy vey, are you effing serious with this? This is from a different genre. This is 100% a different genre thing. Oh my effing gosh. This is so stupid. Wait, what does Zero look like in frickin' Drakengard 3? Can I make Zero? Yeah, I feel like I'm making 3 different characters now. This happens anytime I'm in a character creator. I'm sorry, guys. Freaking, like I said, if there's a... If you don't want to watch any of this, I should say. Timestamps down below in the actual VOD. There we go. Zero, Drakengard 3. Let's take a look at her. This might be doable, and I hate that. Gosh dang it. Yeah. Hey, that's so stupid. Drakengard 3 is not a good effing game. Maybe. I'm gonna see what the heck we're looking at around here. Depends on... Is there anything decent? No, I don't want freaking cosplays images. Like, I want art. Do not fight me, freaking phone. Why does Google suck nowadays? Just outright, Google sucks. It would probably be this one out of all of them, and the front would be... Honestly, that kind of nonsense would work, but... Nah, we're going back to the clown. I refuse. I put in so much effort into the clown. Should I go with any accessories, though? This one? What colors are we looking on? What's that? Pink. Bubblegum sparkle. Why is this giving me weird, like, 80s She-Ra vibes with this color combo? Like, this is weird, like, 80s neon. That pink right there. That weirdly perfectly matches the gemstone. Okay. Let's see. Go with this. A bit more... bit less saturation. More brightness. There we go. Let's go with that. Does this fit me? F no. F the not. But let's do it anyways. Name. Oh gosh, name? Oh gosh, I'm on a computer. I gotta type this? Gross, gross. I have to use a keyboard in this game that I'm using a freaking controller. Ew, ew. What should we call her? That is a full blank for my fiance, guys. A P clown name. Oh, the Pietro? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's I believe it's... Is that it? No, you don't know? Was it something like that? Period, I think, is like twirling on your toes. Period. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. You're opening 2 games at the same time on your Steam Deck? Oh my effing gosh. Oh my effing gosh. You just call her Pie. No. You're not. I'm not allowed to call her Pie, guys. Apparently my fiance has a PTSD from a Oscar bait movie. Pie is not allowed as a name. I am not allowing Candy either because it feels a bit too cotton candy and a bit too strippery, and I'm gonna be honest, I refuse to have my characters be on the poll, mainly because I'm not allowing them to go to college. Oh, let's see here. My fiance is 100% like loading a different game to try and find a name that she called a character, and she is demanding I am calling my character this. In the meantime, I'm going to call her something on screen for you guys to wait while that game loads. That or this?
Not.
Not this? Okay, come on. That was art. So, P... How were you saying?
R-R-O-T.
Okay, yeah, sure. I love being parrot. I know that's not how you say that, but still. Sure, we'll go with period. Did I say that correctly? Probably not. Did my controller disconnect because I freaking used the keyboard? Yeah, it did. Did that freaking just happen? Because freaking no reason? Yeah, it did actually. Can my controller please actually connect, please? Controller? I believe in you, controller. Why are you like this? There we go. There we go. Let's go with this. Oh, I should have seen her child form. Gosh dang it. Oh, I get to see it in cutscenes? Oh, I get to be told a story? I'm so genuinely not excited. There's going to be tip physics, guys. I hope you sat through all of that just so you could partake in tip physics. Yeah, gonna be the good in the worst way possible. Oy vey. I saw it slightly there already. What is with Japan's obsession with tip physics? Why? It's not. Like I said when we started doing the stream or whatever, it's not Resident Evil Remake. It's the port of Resident Evil Remake that they just added tip physics to. There's no reason. Okay, I'm gonna be effing honest with you. This is like the 3rd Monster Hunter Stories game where all the monsters are facing this weird blight thing. And there's just a weird blight thing everywhere. And why is that just the only way they know how to write? I'm not wrong. That's in 2, right? It is. Okay, so this is just how they... There is no other plot to these games. It's one cutscene. I'm already pissed at this. What the F? The starting cutscene. Oh my effing gosh. Just a weird blight destroying monster kind and nature. Why? Every time, why? Do something different. Make a dude freaking, I don't know, Isn't the Monster Hunter setting like a post-apocalyptic one where like high-tech stuff led to the monsters rising? Have a dude go all in on tech.
Wait,
Why did you take your mask off? Why did she? I get it, she's girl. I don't need to know she's got a pretty face or whatever. I don't care. She's literally in a place filled with like blight. Look at all the fucking fumes going everywhere. She's breathing that in. She took off her mask in the core of this place. And all of these crystals are just like those fumes are going everywhere. I don't know if you guys know this. So a woodworker, if you're working wood, carpentry, whatever, there are some woods that you cannot work on without goggles and like a gas mask kind of thing. You honestly shouldn't be doing that period without that stuff because, you know, wood dust gets everywhere, sawdust. Why is she getting more undressed as this cutscene's going on? Anyways, so there's some forms of sawdust that if you get in your eyes or your mouth, you basically need to do a medical like wash, the kind of thing you'd see in chemical, like a chemistry class. Why is that? Because freaking, what is it? Walnut wood is effing toxic. I look wonderfully ridiculous. It's so weird that that's my natural hair color and not a dye. Not just something I decided to do after, I don't know, I grew up or something because I had PTSD. Yeah, she got rockin' thighs, that's sure, like for certain, but the queen 100% has like blight cancer going right now. Because she couldn't resist taking her mask off.
Could that be?
Have you seen one before?
Look at that. Incredible. Could it be?
Wow, that's what everyone else was saying.
Let us commence. The rite of emergence.
Okay. Good stuff, I guess. I hate my placement already. I'm a princess. I don't need to be a princess in a game. I don't need to be a chosen one in a game. In fact, I am tired of it. I don't need royal blood anything. I hate that nonsense. I prefer a rising up
I can hear them.
and...
Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
Okay. So we already know in this RPG, because they're going heavy on the RPG. This is an adult RPG now. These are like the character I designed as an adult. This is more of an adult setting compared to the first one. I get no say in anything, do I? 100%. It's not an RPG. It's not. I do not have any role to play. I am... It pisses me off with JRPGs so much.
Plain as day.
It's a miracle.
And
Does it have kind of tits?
here in our kingdom.
It looks like it kind of has... You know what, whatever. Whatever. Good for it. Cool. Some wonderfully blighted, like, Rathalos, baby. Is it just me, or... In the first one, baby Rathalos
Woman indeed. And look,
looked kind of like chibier and kind of fatter. This one just looks like they took Rathalos and set their size to 0.25. I think legit... They just resized them.
Twin monsters are a portent of disaster.
Okay, so it's just during this cutscene where they're not chibi?
Custom dictates
Why?
that one
Whatever.
may live.
It was... To make it a more serious cutscene, I'm gonna be effing honest. I already can't take this seriously, considering the woman's like, we're in a horrible place or whatever, and there's all this stuff, and we need like protective gear, and I'm just gonna take my mask off as soon as I get to the core of it. Oh my effing gosh, this is gonna suck. Well, yeah, obviously I'm the protag nonsense. Yeah, it's still stupid. Me not wearing a mask is still effing stupid. There's no reason. Look at all the cancer dust everywhere. Like 100%. This is just... So as we keep playing the game, I'm going
Simon.
to assume we're going to see that nobody needs masks anymore, which just begs the effing question, why were they in the first scene? No, it's 100% not. It's so stupid. It's literally fighting itself world building wise.
Just give me a second. This monster is a rare specimen. For all we know, it could have been the master of this forest.
Oy vey. Oy effing vey.
Looks pretty cooped up, all stuck like that.
Some people say egg quartz is a gift from the very distant past.
My gift?
The light of their lives may have gone out, but they have much to tell us about the world they lived in.
I wish fossils were this cool though,
Having
to
egg
be honest.
quartz lets us learn about
Yeah.
monsters that have gone extinct. In my book, we couldn't have asked the past for anything better.
I suppose you're right.
I already hate how there's been 3 cutscenes and my character's already been showcased to be super special awesome.
Not
I
very
hate it so
nice.
much.
Putting us to work solving this big confusing mystery of theirs.
I guess not, but that's what we Rangers are here for.
So am I just moonlighting as this to get like, I don't know,
The rookie's inaugural expedition is
public
today, right?
opinion?
Yeah, but not until the afternoon.
I'm a ranger, but I'm actually a princess, but I'm actually like the most super special awesomest. Oh, but I'm also a klutz.
Important business?
The royal kind.
That really is bad.
We need to get back.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It being fully voice acted is pretty alrighty.
Oh no.
So we've got just a bunch of blight nonsense. Why is it always blight in these games? A quartz can frickin' like A quartz. It's so stupid. It's a different form of blight. I'm gonna have to replay too. I can't remember if it's blight either, but yeah. Well, good question. Why are we running? Not because I know we need to get here. Why are we running? Yeah, exactly. He rode in on a freaking flyer. Why are we running? We could have just like gotten on the monsties and freaking gone. This is. I don't even like Zelda like Skyward Sword, and Zelda Skyward Sword already did this. And they did it better. Let's be honest. Skyward Sword did that better. I don't... Okay. I don't know how to feel about unlocking flying already. Actually,
Hi.
I already... Oh no. Is this just how flying is? Oh. Oh no. If this is all flying is, how is this worse than the first one?
Hey.
Like... Hopefully you actually get flying at some point, so... Anyone who's not played the first one and is maybe just watching... The first one, you get monsties, so on and so forth, and eventually you get more movement options and more better movement options monsties. One of the best ones is flying, and you fly over an entire zone and it's fine. It's actually a lot of fun on the 3DS. I think it's one of the few things that uses like the Circle Pad Circle Pad Pro. Why is that hard for me to say? Anyways, or if you have a new 3DS XL, the other little C-Stick.
That's princess to you.
As we were seeing with that though, I just 100%, I couldn't fly everywhere. I was gliding. And that's going to suck if that is just how flight
Keep it
works.
down. I'm trying to sleep here. Little lady is elbow deep in egg quarts as you
Isn't this just how they introduce all the characters in all the Monster Hunter games now?
For tardiness,
Is it?
she should be back soon enough.
I kind of hate it. I do.
That's your princess, you ruffian rabble of robes! Here she comes now.
Like,
Hey,
I'm not against having like an entire posse that we're working with. Why,
Better hurry.
Right.
why do they have to all be introduced immediately? And just be like, this is everyone. Like, it's the issue with JRPGs in general. Exposition dumps. Freaking tutorial dumps. Oh, frick. Are caravans the only save points? Ugh, God, no. There's no reason for it to be save points, Joe. This is already bad pacing. Okay. Let me pop a save, I guess. Sure. Yeah. But so caravans and earlier ones were just fast travel. Saving was something you would do, and oh my gosh, is this... Oh, this doesn't control well, does it? Oh, this doesn't... This... I don't even know if it's the controller or just this game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there are some things when watching someone else do gameplay that is really hard to convey, but I'm moving, obviously. And then there's just, like, a bit too much extra movement anytime I move in a direction. I don't stop when I want to stop. I just keep going for like a step and a half too much. And it feels wrong. You pair that with, as we see with the animations some of the times, it feels like I'm kind of just really jittery and jumping around. It's... Something doesn't feel right here.
Nothing to report.
And I think that feeling's just going to keep growing as we keep playing. Okay. Whatever, we'll deal with it bit by bit. So considering the Piccolo was... The Piccolo? The frickin' Devil Pickle was showcased. Is that the thing coming to life, the major, like, ah, we're effed moment that really starts? Oh, okay, so you've only been doing, like... Oh. You have 6.9 hours and you've hatched one egg and just ran around everywhere? Oh. Oh, okay, so you left it running. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, yeah, let's, should we do voices? Should I be talking during this? Like, you guys want to read this at home? Let me know in the VOD comments or whatever. I can do voices. Welcome back, Your Highness. His Majesty awaits your return. Please proceed to the throne room at once. Yeah, that's... Show objectives, cool. I hate constant pop-ups for tutorials. I really do. It should be... I'm gonna be effing honest. We didn't need the tutorial. That pop-up right there that said show objectives, that's the tutorial. You don't need anything else than that. Just that one pop-up with the button prompt, that's all they needed. They didn't need the text dialogue. But this setting already feels weird. Very weird. Like, it feels... It doesn't feel like a Monster Hunter Stories game. Like already, I noticed that even in the like trailer. I've always been kind of apprehensive since this game was announced, but even if we were looking at it as like a high fantasy JRPG monster thing, what are those dudes supposed to be? I love them. I love them. I want these statues. Where can I get these dudes as a monster? Okay, so it looks like a fat Rathalos. Can I keep feeding my stupid Rathalos till it gets that fat? Okay, so I'm starting to realize why the movement is effed up. For some reason, I am slowly starting to hold right, and my character is starting off left if they're against some... I'm holding right now, and then circling around. This is me holding right and doing that. That is what I'm talking about. For some reason, my character is just bumping into something, defaulting to left for a bit, and then having to go back to the right. And although I'm using a different controller, my character's... I'm not adding any more pressure before starting to go right. I'm applying enough pressure to start going right, and my character starts off left then right. I'll mess with controller stuff later, and my fiance just said she's going to be trying it on the Steam Deck to see if this is also there, but once more, I'm only holding right to do that. It may be a controller thing. Whatever. What I was going to say is this is like a weirdly super happy utopian Ghibli high fantasy castle. Look, we could just walk around the freaking king's castle. We could freaking look at how undefended this is when there's flying monsters and people on flying monsters. Yeah, there's just a landing pad. There's a landing pad that you can just like land on and just, oh yeah, king's chamber right there. Go ahead. Oh, you don't want to go around? This probably leads right to it. That kind of nonsense. This is like, we don't know war fantasy castle, which is just contrarian, because why the F would you have walls then? You would not have these kind of walls if you didn't know war. You wouldn't have dudes in knight outfits like this with swords if you didn't know war. But just look at how undefended everything is. How even as a princess, yeah, I'm gonna say it's possibly controller. This feels weird the second I touch joystick in any way. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's my controller. Either way, it just doesn't feel right. And then you add the fact I am a princess. This dude does not give a single fuck. I don't think he even saluted me. I am like the next ruling body of this country. The captain of the ranger thing is probably 100% just a hobby that I'm going to have to give up, and it's just something to get the public on my side kind of thing. Okay, we're going to the castle. Izzy guard. Okay. The setting just already feels incorrect.
Your Majesty.
Come forward.
Yes. Please forgive my delay, Father.
How go the Rangers then? Have you made any progress with the encroachment?
Oh, so the blight's just growing everywhere. Good to know.
Nevertheless, our research continues to bear fruit. This morning, in fact, we discovered egg quartz at a new location.
Just like 200 years ago.
A harbinger of conflict to come.
Conflict?
They speak of the Rift War, 2 centuries ago. Records from that era note the appearance of crystallized monsters.
And this has relations with Vermeil Frey. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but this resurgence, it cannot be coincidence.
I like the fact.
We have called you here to update you on their movements. We have received tidings of Vermeil mobilizing arms.
What?
The Rangers, too, may well be forced to take up arms when the time comes. Stay at the ready.
At the ready, the Rangers aren't a combat force. They exist to research.
They exist for the kingdom. And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria. Should the need arise, you will be tasked with duties only you can fulfill.
Yes, sir.
We have organized talks with the Vermilion envoys. You will attend as well.
Me?
Your Majesty, are you sure of this?
You guys hate me that much.
It's just...
She's dressed like a clown,
Finally,
sir.
Your Majesty. The Vermeil's situation is rather delicate. Our front relations have reignited protests over the incident from 10 years ago. Some denounce the actions of former Queen Amara, the Vermilion who married into our royal house. Entangling the princess in these political machinations will surely endanger her.
No matter. This is an order, do you understand?
Yes, Father.
We shall summon you again. You may go.
By your leave.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so pro. This is pretty, like, that throne room was proper, I want to say, like, medieval fantasy-y. Like, it was not so bright colored everywhere, high fantasy nonsense. It, like, even the carpet was a bit more subdued tones. And I kind of liked that it was a bit more, like, melancholy colored. Because, honestly, you're not going to get really sharp colors in a lot of settings. Unless it's with more modern tech. Unlike my clothes. Negatives with that one cutscene. I hate the freaking cut to them just whispering. There's 6 people in the room, and it's cutting to, like, 2 of them whispering as if it's an entire crowd, like, what's she doing? What's and it's like, it's 2 freaking advisors. It doesn't have the same impact. 3, I feel like I just started a book series that has like 6 books at book 3. It's just how this opening feels like. I feel like I'm in book 3.
Why the long face? Your meeting go that badly?
I hate this dude. I want to punch him. I don't know why, he's just got a punchable face.
It sounds like we're on the brink of war with Vermeil.
Wow. You'd never be able to tell with how much we're, obviously getting our forces together. Look at us getting ready for war in the background. This be war.
Oh. Well, that would explain why the aristocracy's been so on edge lately.
What? Excuse me, honey. I want to do a little thought experiment with you. We're going to war. Is that how the heck you would frickin' respond to that? What it... Okay, no, just keep going. There's not enough there to really, truly tear this thing a new one.
To join the Vermilion peace talks. But what good can I do?
Excuse me? We've had like 3 cutscenes and 4 cutscenes or so. I already know what good... She's the bridge. She's literally just the bridge between your country and the Vermilion peace talks. She's a child bearing both, like, royal lines, you could say. She is the bridge. What do you mean, what good can I do? Was this girl not taught royal anything?
For the... what the ghost.
I mean, fair enough, but... I'm gonna be effing honest. If the queen was denounced because of whatever the F she did, if the grudges of what she did carried over to the child, the king, your father, should have denounced you and you should have been exiled. The fact that you're still a princess or whatever... Yeah, whatever. Let's just keep going. There's not enough to go off of.
Clearly has high expectations of you. It's a good opportunity. You should go.
that's why I want to punch this dude. He's giving off Japanese everyman vibes. That's why.
Easy for you to say. Come on, you must have heard what people say about me behind my back.
I mean, when you're looking like that, girl, can you freaking blame him? He doesn't even have anything to say about that. That's great.
The Turncoat Queen. That's what they call me. I hear it everywhere I go.
I mean... Yeah, I just don't understand how this kingdom's working already.
Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters.
Okay, well... Whatever, nope, just keep going. There's not enough to go off of.
Me and the Rangers, have nothing but respect for her. Look, what I'm trying to say is, we've all got your back, so stand tall. We know you can do this.
Was this organization, like, investigated after she, like, the queen freaking did whatever the heck she did? Because it sounds like they should have been investigated.
Thanks, Simon.
100%.
Now come on, we've got a job to do. That rookie isn't going to train herself, Captain.
Hey. Are you effing serious? War were declared. Oh, that's rough. By the way, do you mind continuing to train the newbie? Well, I've got to take part in the war talks, because, you know, war were declared. Well, yeah, the newbie's gonna not, like, train themselves, though, so can you go train the newbie? Yeah, I guess war being declared doesn't matter. The absolute F?
Right.
Your Highness, have you attended to your duties?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I got yelled at by my dad. That's every teenager's duty, let's be honest.
This is such an honor, Captain. Getting to train under you is nothing short of a dream come true.
His mouth animations didn't seem correct. Her mouth animations didn't seem correct. They're very androgynous. Those are effing awesome suspenders, though. I want those suspenders.
We haven't had a chance to talk yet, have we? Good to have you on board. I hear you're an excellent rider for your age.
What, me? Heck, it ain't nothing special. Riding's just a part of life is all. But forget about me, Captain. You're the amazing one. You're the one and only Rathalos rider in all of Azuria, maybe the world.
So how much you want to bet the mom's riding the other one? Yeah, let's just assume the mom's riding the other one.
Well,
Wherever you go, I'll follow. Poison swamps, Gypceros nests, you name it, I'm there.
Yeah, the mouth animations are not good.
Just take me under your wing.
I would have preferred they didn't do mouth animations.
I am companion enough for the princess, thank you.
I would have preferred Sonic Adventure mouth animations.
right, listen up, recruit. Our first stop is Blightstone Woods. That's where we'll begin. Your inaugural expedition is meant to show you how we Rangers do things. Which means we'll surely be encountering monsters. You'd best prepare accordingly.
You got it! Aye aye, Captain!
Can't wait to turn this freaking, like, little girl into a proper soldier that killed people on the battlefield, because I guess that's my job now. Whatever. Gotta learn somewhere, kid. Okay. So... it just seems this is what the usual home base we would have, yeah? Okay. Change clothes, change appearances. Outright just the character. Okay. I okay. Yeah, that's... the fact that this is still here means we're probably going to have a lot more, like, just flashbacks and all that. Okay. Good to know, at least. Change outfits. Yep. Changing outfits lets you change outfits. We let you know about changing outfits before, but now we're going to let you know about changing outfits. Appreciate it. I'd be fine with this if it had the classic hood thing they had in that, because I really liked the hood. It was one of my favorite things. This is from the 2. Yeah. I don't like it. Let's go with this. Let's see here. How Sugar Plum Fairy am I feeling? With that. And I'm starting to realize this game does not let you do the color thing with anything else besides when you're doing your character. Lovely. Good stuff. Rudy. I'm already gonna find this dude annoying, I can already tell. Yeah, Navarro is a pain. You're not wrong. I'll see if he grows on me. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if I liked Rudy simply because he wasn't Navarro. Oh, is our Rathalos armor going to be looking like this too? With the one horn? I hope not too. Oy vey. Yeah, it's cute. I think I'll go with that one. And this is... There's more DLC. Oh my freaking gosh, this game just came out. That's cute. That's cute too. We're going with that. Am I wrong for hating this dude? You know what? You're allowed to think he's hot. I get. You know what? That's fair. I feel like this dude, like dressed like this, would get off his motorcycle as like I'm walking to like a grocery store, like just park his motorcycle right in the middle of like in front of the grocery store, and then slap my ass. And I'd just be like, the fuck? That's how this looks. Okay, I'm chilling with this dude. This dude's energy is good. Yeah, that's correct. That's definitely correct. That's kind of vibe I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, she's... This outfit just does not feel correct on... Is this from a different game? Like... Yeah, like it looks like the armor of like one of the monsters or whatever. It's just like... Is this supposed to be referencing a different character by wearing this? Because Oh, I guess it could be a reflection of her monster, yeah. Oh, okay, so he's got... And he's got the freaking Alolan... Yeah, that's freaking... I want that freaking, like, Hawaiian shirt, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's energy right there, man. And that made me the happiest so far since starting this freaking game. Sure. Why not? Can I jump? This game feels like I should be able to jump. Yeah, this... As you can all tell, war were declared. It's just wide open. No checkpoints or... Yep, war were declared.
No problems here.
Wait, is this... Wait. Can I get like a map or something? They're proper... Every single tab I'm going to go into is going to have a freaking tutorial, isn't it? Oh, that's so gross. You know what the tutorial for the story tab is? The fact that the tab's called story. You know what the tutorial for the map tab is? The fact that the map is like just there. Oh my effing gosh. So my question was, oh yeah, we're getting drifting with this. That's explaining that. This is 100% a drifting controller. Is this the entire town? This isn't a kingdom. This is like a hamlet. There's... What does she look like? She's... Okay, never mind. I thought she was wearing a hood for a second. Yeah, this is... I'm not seeing any towns in the distance. Like, I could understand if this was like the castle province, whatever, and down this road was like a smaller castle town or something. No, I think this is it.
Wow!
A handful of frickin' buildings within a castle wall a kingdom does not make. I will give them the pass because, gosh, is that a freaking adorable fat dragon? I want this dude as a lawn ornament. Oh my effing gosh. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, if I had one, I'd name him George and I'd pet him and I'd love him. And oh gosh, dang, man, that dude's beautiful. All right, let's get going. Yeah, there's nothing out in this distance either.
Okay.
Like, I don't even need to be able to access a majority of the kingdom. This is a setting with larger towns in it in the first game. But we're supposed to assume this is a kingdom, and not just a kingdom that is one of the major powers. We are going to do, like, political back and forth frickin' talks about wars being declared, about, like, a blight that is encroaching the entire world as a whole. We are supposed to assume our kingdom that we're a princess of is one of the major powers when it has a smaller town in it than, like, I think the main town in 1. I don't think the main town in 1 is a kingdom. Oy vey, whatever. This is your first real mission as a ranger. First, let's ride our monsties to that overlook. I'm sorry, guys. Anytime I'm voicing my character, I'm going to be doing the surfer brawl. It fuels me at this point. It really does.
Yes.
Roger, but you know, Captain. I'm sorry. I figured my inaugural expedition was going to be in the Blightstone Woods. Mm-hmm. Right, you are. I'll explain in detail later. Yeah, sure, man.
Well.
Okay. Oh, I understand now. What was everything that was just happening? You know how stupid that is? Just grabbing stuff gives me EXP. You know what that means? That besides, like, guaranteed fights like this, there's a way to beat this game with only the boss fights and no random encounters. By leveling up by foraging, yeah. Oh, you can't give me a stupid challenge like that.
No.
No, I'm not gonna do it, but like that's a thing that can happen. If this game was like 5 to 10 hours, I'd do it. You can't give me a stupid thing like that. The fact that you can skip all wild encounters basically because they're on the overworld and just level up by foraging and then just fight bosses. You don't show someone like me that. That being said, I was just mashing like the forage button because I saw it once. I didn't notice anything I was foraging on. Like all that perfectly melded into the terrain or whatever. I get what you mean by saying nothing stands out. It's not as bad bloom-wise for Oblivion, but it's... Actually, I don't even know if that's bloom. It's just they're doing colors that pop a bit too much. If we get to a few darker areas, I'll give my opinion on Bloom or not, but Bloom is practically like everything glowing almost, depending on how bad it is, and Oblivion was really effing bad. It's, you know, I'm looking at this Velociraptor prey or whatever, and I take back what I said. It's got Bloom. Screw that shit. The Velociprey around here have been wreaking havoc on the Aptonok ecosystem lately. As rangers, we can't let this stand. We'll slay the Velociprey. Think of it as a chance to test your skills. So, yeah, you fight monsters. Some monsters dangerous. Got it.
Hey. Let's give it our all.
But what you've seen of this game, is it like 2 where you're just not allowed to not be in a party? Because I'm going to be honest, one of the things I dislike the most about 2 is I could not go anywhere without being in a party. And all the battles were balanced about being in a party.
Oh, no.
Fair enough. I'm concerned. A Velociprey, huh? I would call that a perfect opponent to test the rookie skills. It is kind of weird that I think Monster Hunter has just... Because I know every Monster Hunter like mainline entry has a new version of these dudes. Like they always have like a weird Velociraptor thing that's like basically that's what the heck you're learning how to hunt on. They always do that after you kill a herbivore. But it feels like they turned these ones, the Velociprey specifically, these blue dudes with the crest, into the equivalent of slime slash whatever in their game. These are the lemmings. If you are in some sort of Monster Hunter spin-off or Monster Hunter's greatest hits, these are the weakest of the weak, and I don't know why it's that way compared to every other Velociraptor throughout the series. Because I think every mainline entry, like I said, starts off with a different one. Looks like that Velociprey is aiming for you. Why don't you try handling this by yourself? Yes. Roger. A fight against a fleet-footed Velociprey is a contest of speed. Okay. When you and your opponent are targeting each other directly, you'll enter a head-to-head. With the 3 attack, you know, this is tutorial. We're just skipping this. I'm not voicing tutorial nonsense. Yeah, speed is weak to something. It's just rock, paper, scissors. We're moving on. This is tutorial. I like her Monstie. Why is it animated so much better than Rathalos? Like, I know its animation is kind of going too quickly, but it's also... It becomes jittery looking because of it, and I kind of like it because it's a lizard thing. Meanwhile, Rathalos is... There's nothing animation there. Anyways. Hey. But we need what? Technical against speed? Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Oh, God. Okay. Yep.
Well.
Tutorial. Wait, I can just choose what attacks my Monsties are doing now?
Let's go.
Wait, I can just choose everything my Monstie does now. That's dumb. That was part of the entire point of having just like a bunch of different types of Monsties in general. Like certain types of Monsties use certain types of attacks regularly. it was the strategy of the first game. Just it led to very unique like battle parties and everything. And there's no way you're not going to tell me higher level monsties or whatever don't just have like 3 different types of attacks that you can choose from.
Seriously?
Hey, okay.
Listen.
Whatever. Yep, stamina's a thing. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's that drift going, huh? Interesting. Anyways.
You did it!
So, listen.
Wyvern Soul Gauge, so that's no. Makes it easier to slay monsters, so make sure to plug away at those Wyvern Soul Gauges. But a bow. Thanks for reducing it to 0 will give you a big advantage in battle. Attack with active, attack while riding, use kinship skills.
Okay.
Use skills, knock it to 0, and you freaking gets a defense like lowering. Got it. Sure. Just go do things.
Now's our chance!
Yeah, sure. Oh, well. It can get in range now, sure. Actually, do they used to do that? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played the first one. So it changes shit up, and I think it goes to what? Technical? Yeah. No, it's actually can power? That's a choice. Oh, it broke apart. Oh, nice. Yeah, sure. I feel like enemies like this didn't used to have parts to break back in the day.
Nice one! All right.
It's supposed to be.
Keep pushing!
I mean, sure, I guess. What else? This is...
You did it!
Did they think bright colors makes turn-based battle better? Bright colors does not mean turn-based battle is better. That was... I'm gonna be effing honest, that was stimulating.
So, listen.
And it's... Okay, so... Anytime...
We did it!
Wait, so they just stole the frickin' Persona, like, nonsense of when you knock down an enemy, you can just do an all-out attack. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
Whatever. It's probably gonna take until, like, 5 hours into this RPG before I'm able to really start tearing it a new one, so whatever, let's keep going.
Should work.
You know what, never mind, let's start tearing it a new one. Why the F is every single effing action I do a tutorial? Holy effing shit, this is starting to annoy me. Oh my gosh, every single thing I do in this game has a tutorial pop up. Okay. As long as it's not as bad as Harvestella, it's fine. Harvestella had like 2 or 3 different types of tutorial. Only one of them went in the compendium, and it would pop up and stop everything every few moments. As long as it's not that bad, it's fine. I can hardly believe we took that sucker down. Rightio. We were heading for that overlook, if I recall. Right. We're heading for that overlook. There's a lookout point from there. Oh my gosh. Does it mark things on the map when you get to... So you're telling me Capcom stole some of the fighting mechanics from Persona and the lookout to mark things on a map from like Assassin's Creed. Oh, come the F on. And as far as we know, the Rathalos are just a gliding mechanic. Okay. Okay, nope. Nope, we'll keep playing, keep playing. We'll find out more. We shall find out how bad this truly effing is as we go deeper and deeper. And find out that that freaking Overlook is maybe even just a reused asset. Because of course it probably is going to be a reused asset. How much you want to effing bet it's just a reused asset in various overworlds? Yeah, I'm glad you've dated me and we've been together for long enough and we've been engaged long enough for you to realize anytime I say how much you want to bet, I'm 99% certain because I've played too many of this kind of crap. Okay. I like the weird animals. That's a plus. There's weird animals out and about. I saw a butterfly. And, okay, I can pick up the butterfly. That's a thing. This pops at least.
Yeah.
That one pops. That was all of them back in the day. I picked up an herb. What was the herb I picked up? I mashed just X the second I saw it. Like on the screen, but I didn't see an herb. Bones, fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch the controller next time we do this recording. Here we are at the Overlook. Now head up to Lookout Point. Roger. Although, Captain, I thought the Ratha couldn't climb Lookout Points.
No.
Correct. I brought a Toby Kadachi capable of climbing walls. Switching between Monsies lets you go all sorts of places. I'm not effing lying. It feels like I'm in book 3. It feels really weird that I don't know, man. So let's be effing honest. The storyline is going to be a rising up to the occasion, like, just sort of thing. It's almost always, it's a JRPG. It's almost never not that. But here we have us, like, we're very situated. We're the leader of our organization. We have an entire crew kind of thing. We're accepting new members. We're very respected when it becomes related to this organization by certain members. Except anyone besides that hates us. They all hate us. We obviously need to rise up to to anything and all issues in the future. But we're one of the best monster riders or whatever. Except we're level 1. I love you, honey. I love the fact that you're willing to sass me to such a degree. I am level 2 now. But this is... I don't know.
Okay.
I've been here multiple times, but I don't have this caravan set up. It's odd. It feels like they don't know how to... I'm going to say I don't dislike playing a character who is set in stone and already, like, you know, capable. I actually like it. If I'm going to be taking, like, control of an adult character, them having adult experience makes sense. Excuse me while my controller just keeps effing up. But, oh, that's... No. You just walk up to something it can climb? And just climb anything, or is it... No. That doesn't feel right. Okay, so when it comes to this sort of thing, and oh gosh, this controller is driving me insane. In other Monster Hunters, the first one, anything you could climb was like ivies or something like that. It made sense. It was visually distinctive. Do you honestly think everything we can climb is just this brick wall thing? I highly doubt it. So how are they going to make it visually distinctive? I know people give crap to the stupid, like, action game where it's like, here's yellow or whatever, you can climb over there kind of thing. But there's a reason for it. It's so you know where you can climb. I'm not demanding like this entire wall be bright yellow. I'm demanding something about it be visually distinctive for me to know I can climb this. Also, it really shouldn't be something as simple as walking into it. It should be an activation thing. I can already imagine going around on one of the mons that can climb up walls, trying to go somewhere and then just instantly like gluing to the wall when I'm not intending to. That's going to happen a lot. I can already effing tell. Okay. Greetings, Period. And I suppose this is the fresh face to the ranger ranks I've been hearing about. It's a really cute outfit on her. Nice to meet you. Name's Thea, the newest ranger recruit. Who exactly is this kitty captain? Honestly, I feel like I should be playing Thea. Genuinely and truly, I feel like I should be playing her.
Right.
And like the big call to adventure is this whole freaking like meeting between the two countries going to crap, and my mentor, the princess, having a horrible thing happen. That feels how the plot should be right now. This is an explorer feline. They travel all over the world, drawing up maps wherever they go. Precisely. We chart maps at lookout points across the land. If you talk to one of us, we'll happily hand over a map. I never understood this type of NPC. It's like, yeah, we just do nice things to anyone and everyone, and yeah, just take advantage of us. That doesn't seem like it would exist in any universe, honestly. Just for no reason. It's like, yeah, take advantage of us. We love being taken advantage. We're into that crap. Speaking of which, I totally have this collar I'd like you to put on me. Wait. Here's a detailed map of the region I surveyed. A fitting gift for a rookie setting off on her inaugural expedition. Oh, wait, cool, awesome. So, this is another thing. We're established. We're the leader of the Rangers. We don't have a detailed map, do we? No. There was a very soft no from my fiancé when I asked that. This is what I'm talking about, that they did not write our character as if we're the person in the station we were just told we were in. 100% how our character is set up is if Theo was the protag. Whatever. You know, at least effing Metroid gets around this by like, yeah, Samus is the most powerful, like, bounty hunter in the setting. Oh, by the way, here's a reason she lost all of her powers. Go get them back. Oh, by the way, you don't have a map of this area because guess what? It's a different planet. At least they do that. There's no reason I don't have a map of this stuff, that I'm this effing weak. I have such a basic sword. Any of this. You know what? Maybe they somehow try to explain it. Maybe I was horribly neglected and I have no funding and everyone hates my ever-loving guts. Maybe. And maybe anytime I tried to spar with the other Rangers, they're like, oh, ow, you did great, because they can't freaking attack a princess. And maybe I've never been in the fields because I've been living, I don't know, between the castle and that one frickin' devil Joe whatever frickin' thing, and that's all I've ever explored. Maybe that's how they're gonna explain it. Because how the F else could it be explained? Anyways. Whoa, thanks so much. Having a map like this will make visiting a new place super easy.
Get away.
Incidentally, allow me to instruct you on how to use lookout points. Could I borrow your spyglass? Why, it would be my honor. You would be able to observe the path to the woods from the spyglass, and you'd totally be taking advantage of me. Did you notice I'm wearing mittens that don't let me grab anything? I'm totally into this. It's even belted around my hands. Wait, why is he wearing mittens like that? He's wearing bondage mittens. I don't see any thumb. Honey, those are bondage mittens. I was making a joke with the collar thing earlier. Oh no, he is into that. Oh, I feel gross now. Oy vey. Oh gosh, I'm gonna run off this thing with this controller. There we go, just mash while running around everywhere. Okay. Now where's the entrance to the Blightstone Woods? Is it just this giant... Oh my gosh, that's the entire castle. The entire town. I was gonna make a joke and I just lost it because I realized the writing is already really effing stupid. Why don't you try looking around? Look to the right first. Okay. Wow. We did it.
Oh.
Captain, there's something I want to check out. Then you should look at the icon. Look at the icon. Okay, yeah, this is a tutorial nonsense. We're going to go through all the... I'm mashing through this tutorial. I hate to say it. I love these things. I don't know what game they're from, or if they're just from this. I love these things. You spit fire at those things. You know what? That's fair. Sure. That's fair. So... this is a thing. Yeah. Alrighty. I find it annoying that it starts you here. Demands you go to the right. And this is it. Just, that's it. And there's nothing else around it. There is. I see all that. It's more so there's no more of these things right there. And it feels like if this is a tutorial for using the spyglass, it should really, the second you get control, make you want to go like, oh yeah, there's this spot that we had to go over. And then you just kind of follow that through and through as you fill in everything, kind of, sort of. It's a weird feeling that this is not designed correctly. It's not enough to be a gripe. It's just... it is what it is. Moving on. That is really the entire town. There is nothing anywhere. Genuinely and truly, there's one farm that I find stupid to be out, like, it's just a vineyard. Where do we get our food? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't demand, like, the production and economics of a fantasy game to be correct. I don't care where the water starts in Skyrim. I don't. I will sometimes experiment it because it can be funny. But the only farm in this area being a vineyard? No. this being the entire town that's supposed to be a kingdom? No. Just no. That's... Like, how many houses are we seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's say, and I'm being generous, 15 to 20 homes. How does that make a kingdom? Because even if we say there's 15 to 20 buildings in here, because that's me being generous, that is a higher number, as you just saw. One of these buildings, if not several of them, need to be inns because we are getting trade. We don't have a freaking means of producing food ourselves, apparently. I don't know what we're trading, but we're trading. We are getting travelers. We saw that when I was in the castle town, actually. So there has to be an inn. So it's just... This doesn't make sense, man. It really doesn't.
All right.
Start flying. Oh, this thing's a flying squirrel lizard. Okay. Yeah, Is he just... Yeah, he just floats. Why is this already better than when we were flying with Rathalos? We're not even moving, and this is already better than when we were flying with Rathalos. Okay. Is it as soon as you move that he starts, like, gliding? Is it... Okay, so yeah, so you just start dropping the second you start moving. The second you stop, though... This doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Obviously there's gonna be issues as we keep playing this. My throat is sore. I did, what? 3.5 hours of Sonic Adventure, and then 2 hours of this. My throat's dead. It is. I'm calling it here. I'm gonna pop a cough drop and probably be good to stream. Probably tomorrow. We'll see how this goes. I will do a different controller and... I don't know. Should I... No, it's a freaking cheap controller. I don't even know where I got this PS4 controller. I was cleaning, like, stuff off because I had to rearrange stuff for this dual monitor setup. And this controller was just hidden amongst countless other things that I kind of forgot about. Because it was a freaking area that had like my PS4, but it was underneath a DDR dance pad for my PS2 and that kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't remember ever getting this. As far as I'm aware, this thing was added via some weird alien thing, just dropping it there. I don't remember owning this. Either way, I think I'm gonna toss it in the trash. Beyond that, I'll talk to you guys later. And like I said, hopefully by tomorrow I'll have a decent enough throat to do a longer something, and maybe we'll get to a point where this game either A, gets good, or more likely B, gets way worse. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Ciao. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I just noticed something with the freaking save screen. Besides our monsties and our character, there is specifically a spot for party members in their monstie. There is probably never going to be a moment in this game where we're not with a party member. I hated that about 2. I hated that so effing much. Anyways, ciao.